All right, what's up, gang? I'm back again with another quick video. So I'm gonna trade something that I don't normally trade, which pretty much any majority of the Forex pairs I don't trade. These are just in here again just for testing purposes, and I'm actually gonna delete. I don't even like seeing them, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna delete them and I'm just gonna add some more stuff into it. I'm just gonna do Forex. Let's choose some exotic stuff. USD. Oh, look, the Mexican pesos. Where was I? Just saw that just now. Turkish lira. Okay, let's add that. What's some of this stuff in here? Indian rupee. Okay, that should get volume. Let's just add some random shit. Euro, Hungarian. Oh wow. MXN, the ZAR. All right, let's add some shit. All right, so we just add a bunch of shit. Let's just choose blah 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 blah. Euro HUF, whatever the hell that is. I don't remember. Hungarian, I think. All right, whatever. All right, so excuse me. We're gonna work with this one. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hide it. Let's take this off replay. So let's go ahead and get that out the way. Again, this is the H4 chart. We're just gonna do some random ass scrolling. All right, let's get the replay. Slap it. Let's slap it wherever it slaps. All right. So we ended up on Monday, the 1st of November. Ah, that's weird. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing, I'm just gonna start marking off areas of liquidity, areas where I think the market could possibly come back to let's use the word manipulate, because most online Forex traders or traders kind of use that terminology. So we have this area down here, which pretty much, again, as I stated in a lot of other videos, this is areas where people are looking to buy. They're looking to sell. They've already bought. We have stop losses. We have sell stop, bunch of other stuff. All right. So we have that particular area. We also have this area. We're going to take the top. Okay. And I'll just mark this off too. But I don't know when the market's going to get down here. If the market is going to get down here, I don't know if the market's going to be going up or down. So what we're going to do now, so now that we're on the H4, let me just kind of squint this up a little bit because I want to go to the left and see what other areas I do have. Okay, so I don't know if the market took this out yet. I'm gonna change the color on that one, that way I could easily recognize it. And then we have, obviously we have these levels up here, right? So I'm not gonna mark any of these off. Just gonna go with this one for right now. Let's go back to price. All right, so price already broke that level. So to me, that level is null and void. All right, so looking at this market right now on the H4, it looks like the market is in an uptrend, right? So if we took the lows to the highs, looks like the uptrend was broken, then the market start to do what appears to be a downward trend, right? I'm not trying to make these lines perfect. This is just to give you an idea of the market direction easily. Okay, so you should already know what an uptrend is: higher highs, higher lows, blah blah blah, right? So if we start from right here, see the market was going up, 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 and then the market start to collapse. So this downtrend, by definition, I don't think this uptrend I meant by definition. If we look at this candle here, it's a serious ass rejection, but the market has yet to close below this level. So I'm thinking we're still gonna go into this bullish momentum, right? That's just my thought process looking at this candle here, that it still didn't even take out liquidity below this level, right? So the market could come back to tap and take out whatever liquidity is sitting under this level here from all the guys that bought here to move to the upside. So right now I'm only looking at bullish trades. Then I'm gonna jump down to my H1. But again, before I actually take that trade, I do need to see the market take out some type of liquidity to the downside. So we have this candle here, right? And we have, so all this down here, let's mark it off with this box, right? So all of this, I'm anticipating that liquidity is probably going to be taken out, and then we're going to get that push to the upside. So let's jump down to the H1, which is my favorite time frame, and let's take a look and see what's going on. Okay. All right, so we have some nice areas above where the market could definitely take out some orders and continue to push to the upside, right? All of this looks good to me, right? So I'm looking for the market to literally obliterate all of this. So now the issue is, where do I enter into the market? Okay. All right. So now that we have this, again, I want to see some type of liquidity taken out. We do have some type of structure break here, right? The market did break structure here. It went up, it pulled back into, you know, let's use this particular level here. Okay. But me personally, I want to see the market come back, even if it wicks into this or create equal lows, and then push back to the upside. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play and see how this plays out. All right, we did have, okay, let's go ahead and mark this. I want to see how low it dropped. Okay, so if I did take this trade from right here, my stop loss is going to be too wide, because it'd have to be somewhere down here. So let's put in a order. Let's just say we actually jumped in. And again, I'm trying to take this all the way back to the upside. So this to me is just too wide of a stop loss, and that's only giving me a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So I would really want to see the market come back, tap into this, and then reverse, and then I could have my stop loss somewhere here. So that's what I have set up, and I'm not going down to any other time frame, to be honest with you. All right, so let's go ahead and play this out. Market tapped in. All right, let's see what we end up with. So we're tapped into the trade, as you can see right there. It's doing, let's just use the word exact. It's doing exactly what I want to see it do so far. So now that we're in this trade, let's go ahead and, you know, keep going. All right. So look at that spike. Look at that ridiculous spike right there. Let's take this off real quick. Let's remove this. The market took out the liquidity up here and then dropped. I don't know what caused this move. This could have been done by so maybe some news came out and this happened. I have no clue. But this, the drop that came back after it, I definitely don't like. And it wouldn't have dropped that fast if you're trading. You would have been seeing this and you probably would have freaking, you know, let's say you guys already know I like 4-to-1, right? So let's see where the 4-to-1 would have been. So 4-to-1 would have been up here. We would have got taken out, right? That would have been money in the bank on that first trade. But again, let's just go with the flow for argument's sake, and we're just gonna put it up here because that's where if I had my take profit here and I got stopped at if the take profit got hit, then I would have looked to enter back into the market somewhere, right? I would have just been sitting on my hands and knees waiting for the market to come back. So let's go ahead and hit play. I think it might stop us out just based on that bearish ass candle, but it would have been a break-even trade or a profitable. And I say break-even because at this point you'd be real dumb if you did not move to break-even. You'd be real dumb, or take your money. That's one of my biggest problems, taking the money. Right? So if you had moved to break even and you saw this big ass candle, anybody that sees a candle like this know without a shadow of a doubt the next candle following it is going to sell off. Right? So anyway, let's go ahead and hit play. Let's see what happened. Boom. Look at that. And that's crazy that it didn't even fucking yank this out the market. Let's put this back to the H4 so we could just reduce some of these candles. And if it continues to go up, guarantee it's gonna knock that out. Let's just hit play. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Right? Take profit got smashed. Or smacked.
On that game, and I'm about to have a slap competition. I'm ready.
All right. Take profit got smacked. All these liquidity got taken out. Now the market looks like it wants to come back lower, right? Because what is it looking for? So there might be some other levels somewhere to the left. I'm not gonna really go to the left. What I'm gonna do is look for other areas where the market is gonna come back to. Because again, if my bias is still bearish, I'm bullish, I need to see areas get taken out, right? We need to look for void in the market also, where people probably got left behind. They didn't get a chance to get in. They procrastinated for whatever reason. They didn't get in. We do have this level down here where some people probably bought right here and still have their stop losses down here. We also have people probably looking to buy as well, you know, buy limits. You probably have people up here waiting for the market to break out. We have people down here looking to sell. Those are your sell stops, and their stop loss is going to be up here. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me see if there's any. So we do have this small gap right here. Okay, hopefully the market fills that gap. So I'm looking to buy here, somewhere in here. But again, I'm looking for a rejection. So I'm looking for the market to come in, give me some type of hammer pattern, something that's telling me that the bulls are back into the market. And then we do have this level. If the market immediately gaps up and take out this level here, shit. If it immediately gaps up and take out this, I don't know why I keep holding down shift. All right, so if it immediately gaps up and take this out, then, oh my God, then the trade is not for us. I'm just gonna leave it alone and wait for it to come back. And if it comes back below this level that I'm marking off, then at that time I'm gonna look to take shorts. But as for right now, I'm looking to see where I can enter. So let's go ahead and hit play. All right. So this is okay. Let's do it like this. Let's take out this candle, right? So I would have seen this. But I still wouldn't have bought here because I would have been monitoring the H1. If you were monitoring on a smaller time frame, then you probably would have seen more candles. But since I'm monitoring the H1, this is just too much for me. Because if I had taken a trade, right? Let's if I took this trade right now, because it wasn't a pending order. It was just me hitting the button. I'm gonna enter way up here. My stop loss is gonna have to be way down here. So I need to take the trade as close to this line as possible, right? So let's hit that play button again. Market came in. Market did a similar thing. It took out all of these guys down here. Even though this candle is black, doesn't necessarily mean that it's all bears. It took liquidity to push higher. So I still want to see some trickles. I want to see like a few small candle and then some type of bullish candle. That's going to take me to the upside. All right. Let's do this. All right. So now I feel comfortable taking this trade, right? So I'm just gonna jump in. I'm just gonna jump into the market, and you're not gonna win everything. So let's say I did jump in right there. My stop either gonna be below here or below here. It just depends on your risk, right? But since this candle took liquidity, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it below there. And as far as the take profit is concerned, let's go back to the let's use the daily chart real quick and see if we can see anywhere where the market wants to go. Okay, so up here, market looks like it could go up there, and then we also have, so pretty much all these equalize up here, right? So let's pull this back down. That's a 3-to-1. Not necessarily a trade I like, but the 3-to-1 is a 3-to-1. So let's go ahead and reduce the risk. Either we reduce the risk. I'm sorry. Let me not say reduce the risk, because you still want your stop loss to be behind a significant level, right? So either I pull back and wait for the market to come back where I could reduce the risk, if that makes sense. So now I'm reducing the risk, but I'm still below this level. But now I'm waiting for a pullback, and I might miss the trade, but I'm waiting for a pullback to make my risk to reward higher, right? So again, when I see something like this, I would have bought immediately anyway. So let's just go with the buying that I just bought it. I'm in the trade. This is the risk right now. And it's a 3-to-1. So let's go ahead and hit play. All right. Boom. We got taken out. Now, I still think this is going to go higher. So I don't know if I should just create a new one or just use that same. All right. So I'm going to buy again, because again, I know that this shit is going to go up. So let's do this. And so liquidity keeps getting taken out. We also had this gap right here. A lot of gaps in the market. All right, so let's go ahead and hit play. And there we have it. So that got smashed. We did lose on that one trade. And again, if when you're trading, you're not going to always see everything. If you stop to analyze, then maybe we could have marked off this particular gap here in the market, and maybe that would have been where we took the trade. But nonetheless, we still made out good, right? We still made out good. Your take profit could have been a lot higher. We just assessed it off the daily. So with this now, we broke these highs. We took out liquidity up here. Let's go back to the daily chart. Let's go back to the daily. I want to see where else. So all this level got smashed, right? Let's go to the weekly. So it looks like that's like almost like the highest the market's been in a while. Let's remove all the dailies. So we have the weekly. So I'm thinking we're going to get some downward pressure, right? Where's the weekly? All right. So I'm thinking we're going to get some downward pressure right now. This is the last candle before this upswing. So this would be where liquidity was taken. So if I get a break back below this level, I'm going to short the shit out of this. All right. If I took the short right now, stop loss goes above here. And I'm looking for the market to crash back down, to be honest with you. I'm looking for it to come all the way down. Where's our next liquidity area? I need it to come all the way back down here. Mind you now, if you're not a long-term trade, if you don't trade off the 1 hour chart, the 4 hour chart, and you're just off the 5 minute, 1 minute, you're probably not going to wait for it to come down here. But since I trade off of this, I'm okay with waiting because I'm used to waiting. So I'm going to set my stop loss somewhere up here. And I would have immediately jumped into this. So I'm just going to say that I'm in the trade because I would have taken it once I saw that break and close below that level that I just marked off. And move this down further. And then I'm just going to hit play. All right. So still on the H4. At this time, I would have moved my stop loss a little bit closer because we do have structure forming here, which may have some strength and hopefully wouldn't have taken me out. So let's hit play. All right. I'm gonna change this to the daily just to reduce some of this. So change this, move this all the way over, hit play again.
What kind of man stays out till 2:30 in the morning and then comes back looking like a bruised turd?
Mine.
Don't you talk back.
Don't talk back to your mother. What'd I do?
You got that slap cause you with him. And I know you part of whatever badness he's into.
Mama, enough.
All right. And as you can see, the market came down and took out the entire liquidity that was at the bottom. Would we have gotten stopped out? Probably. We probably would have gotten stopped out. We don't know what we would have done while we're in the trade. We could have left it. We could have not left it. We could have re-entered. But as you can see, guys, the take profit got smashed. That's it for this video. Comment below and tell me how you guys think I'm doing. Like, if you want me to talk more about what type of candle I'm looking for, what type of rejection I'm looking for, just any little thing that you guys think that could help me as a trader grow. Because as you guys already know, I'm not doing this professionally. I'm still doing Ubering, but the ultimate goal is to become full-time at this and, you know, help other traders that's looking to grow and do the same thing. We're all out for the same thing. Take care of ourselves, take care of our family, and people that we don't even know. All right, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also share. All right, so until next time, this is your boy Iconic. Invest with another video. I'm out.